Uh, uh,
Oh, a little bit slower, y'all. A little bit fast. One. Hello, Miss Ashley and Diane and Jim. Y'all doing all right tonight? Well, y'all all had a pretty good day. Yeah, I know she is. Hello, Janet. Lydia. Hello, Miss Angie. How you doing, darling? Diane. I didn't see G. Hello, G. Hello, Miss Amy. Yeah. Wow. I've been in quick. Lord, we ain't gonna talk about it, Troy. No, everything's cool, man. Everything cool. Hello, Meg. Well, I said hello to her. She left. Well, let me get this going. Hello, Miss Tracy. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Travel Adventures. Mr. Kenny, the man. Yeah, it's getting a little bit better all the time. But I don't like but a couple. I think being at 200 now. It's coming. Tracy, what have you been up to? Hello, Mike. I got me a new name. I'm a Rube. Hmm. I've heard that name. That might be something different. You serious? Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, that's good. Maybe it'll keep climbing. I like to get up to 500 anyway. I like to get up to 1,000. That's going to take a while. Yeah, Janice is giving everybody the finger. Just got in here. Hmm. Hello, Lorraine. Who? Are you talking to me, Angie, or Amy, or who? Yeah, it's yo-yo, but you keep gaining on it, though, Amy. Uh, well, I'm glad I got somebody fool, Angie. Well, there's one thing about it. I do like to have a good time, and this is a really good crew for that. Miss Kathleen Klein, trouble herself. We got Janice in here. We got Kathleen in here. We got the man himself, Mr. Kenny.
Yes, sir. Howdy.
How you doing, Kenny?
Oh, doing just fine and dandy. Hey, Janice. Hey, Travel with Special Abilities. Hey, Diane Phoenix. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Angie. Hey, Mike Oxmall. Hey, Kathleen. Traveling the Bitches There Be. Tracy. Amy. Janice Moss. Meg. Michelle. Everybody in the chat. Anybody I missed? Hello.
They were popping in easy, faster than I could say their name. In fact, we got 20 in here. That's the most I ever had on one of my lives.
Yeah, I
Kenny's a cool dude, isn't
actually just shared out your live stream
he? Yeah, I hope my
on the YouTube community tab. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's already Monday already.
That's hard to believe it's
Whoop. Did you have YouTube open there, Ron?
yeah, but I got it muted. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna go up and just close it out. Maybe out of here. And I've got it muted. I just got kicked offline.
You got kicked off line. Well, you're still on screen, brother. Whoop. I guess I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon, people.
Well, we'll try it again. They kicked me plumb off. I may have to close this thing out and reboot it. Am I still echoing, Kenny?
No, you're not echoing now. No, you're good.
All right.
Oh, I hear something. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, good. Good now.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. That's far as I can count. There. Mike, if this is the first time in here, it gets a little bit crazy once in a while, but we have a good time.
I think he does that on every chat that he goes on. He always says, even if he's been there before, and he always wishes somebody a happy birthday.
Yeah, I've seen that. Hello, John. We were talking about, I put in a headline on this thing, talking about pets and dogs and cats and armadillos, whatever you got a pet. And I know for me, boy, I couldn't get along without this little pup of mine. He's funny. He keeps me laughing all the time. Yeah, Michelle, Michael Ann, we need to belly up the barn or one more round. You gone, Sean? Tell you what, we're going to keep talking about that tequila, and I'm going to go buy a bottle.
I just shared the live out on Facebook now. So I've shared it out on both platforms. I've shared it out on Facebook and YouTube community tab. So
appreciate it. I think that really helped. Sure do. Ooh, wow. Rain, that's a bunch of animals. I don't know if I can handle that many. Was that burn it, Lorraine? Bring it on up here.
every time you say to
Howdy, boys.
How you doing, Mike?
I was doing wrong good, bud. Kenny, I'm up here because of you now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was, just saying hi to everybody on the chat, and then you get going about me on being new here. Well, I think I'm kind of new on Ron's, but I've been around, but I've been new on Ron, so I'm just going to defend myself, Kenny. Here you go.
I've been on with you several times.
Yeah, just a few times. Not too many. I think it's the first time I've been on yours.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I've been running this thing. What, Kenny? Now about 3 weeks.
A little bit more than that, I think. But
Is it more than that?
I know I've been on you ever since I've been on your live ever since you started, and I actually helped you. I actually kind of helped you get it going.
Yeah.
You're on everybody's live, Kenny.
Yeah.
I might be going live, Kenny. You gonna help me out?
When you going live, brother?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Friday. Friday's my day, it looks like. But oh yeah, I did one there and you were up there. Yeah, that's right too. Yeah. Hi, Lillian. Yeah, so yeah, I was at Amy's there, and she had a good stream tonight. And a lot of us go through a lot of stuff and try and get through it. And, Kenny goes through stuff.
Well, you know what helped me on that about as much as anything. Well, there's really two things. One, that I realized that other people had the same problems I had. I was
that's true too, Ron. Like that's what I said at Amy's there. Like a lot of everybody in the chat there, we're all on the same boat, on the same cruise, and we're just trying to figure out stuff. And it takes time, but once you figure it out, it's like who was that? I think it was Sean or Steve or somebody. He says, like, once you figure out what the problem is, you'll come up with a solution and away you go again. So, it just, and my stuff.
Well,
sorry, Ron.
There's two things I figured out. I can have the worst day I ever had, but I know that if I hang in there long enough, I'm going to have a good one.
Yeah. But doesn't matter who you are. If you figure out what's going on, what's bothering you, you figure out what's bothering you, then you can take care of it. I'm a firm believer of that. So, and yeah. Everybody's saying hi in the chat there. I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm trying to say. Trying to read chat at the same time. I'm trying to fix Kenny's hand.
And we all got problems sometime. I tell you what, I firmly believe this. I worked with a lot of vets with PTSD, and I've had my share of it. And now, what happened since all this crap with this virus and stuff taken off, the general public's got PTSD.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same setup, same deal.
I said that in one of my videos there, Ron, like with the doctors and the nurses. I could never do what they do because they get to deal with society. Well, I can't deal with society, right? Just the reason you said. Like they got their mind is totally different than mine. A lot of them, but a lot of us think the same way. But you're like what you said there. Like people are freaking nuts, and so yeah.
Smart ass. Hey, Kathleen's always got some kind of smart ass answer.
N, can't find the N.
Find the R on the keyboard.
Oh, yeah, so I just thought I'd come out and visit and see how things are going and see hi to Kenny there. You got me, defend myself and.
Man, you come on up any damn time you want to.
I can't lurk no more because Kenny calls me out, Ron.
Well, I think I started making
a lot of people call me
out
for some reason.
When they had that "Who the hell is Mike" going on, I think.
Oh yeah, what was that? Right? That was a long time ago now. But yeah, we had a lot of fun with that, and wasn't my idea, and yeah, but yeah, I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
who's Kenny anyway, Ron? Who's Kenny?
Sir?
Who's Kenny?
What?
That's what I'm gonna start doing now, Kenny. You don't like my happy birthday? Who's Kenny? Kenny who?
There you go. You get a hell of a lot of answers on that.
Maybe I should put Ford in front of my name, like Kenny does.
Y'all had a lot of fun with that deal, did you?
Yeah. That's all good.
I miss old DJ. I wish he'd come back on here.
Who's that?
DJ, you call his brother.
Oh, yeah.
You don't ever see him back on here anymore. I've tried to get him to come up on live with me a couple of times, but he said he don't do them anymore.
Oh, yeah. Who the heck is Mike, as Amy says? Well,
it kind of reminds me of that one about the one that they do for the traveling Gilberts.
Yeah.
I like the thing that Solix did there. I don't know if you ever seen that claymation that he did on that, on Who Was Mike. He did a bunch of characters in clay, and
yeah,
that was too funny, man.
We've had some good times on this thing.
Oh, that's the thing too, right? I've never been a serious person, and I don't plan to be. But gotta have a chuckle through the day, eh, Kenny? Who's Kenny? Who's Kenny?
Oh,
I kind of like that now, Kenny.
oh,
Well, that's something I did the first night that I started doing these lives. Come on there and said, we're not going to have any drama. We ain't going to have no argument, none of that kind of crap.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time on here.
Yeah.
And so far, it's been that way.
Oh, yeah.
Had a couple little hiccups, but nothing real serious.
As long as you give me a wrench, Ron, I'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Hell, I can't even give a wrench right now. I haven't got YouTube open. So you just out of luck, Mike.
Yeah. Everybody thinks I'm in trouble, but I'm here to help.
Well, that's about the way everybody tells me.
I can read as good as Kenny. Kenny who? I don't know.
Sorry, if it wasn't for Kenny, I wouldn't know half what I'm doing. I still don't know half of it, but he got me started anyway.
Yeah.
And the only trouble with Kenny, he gets all these forums open, and every once in a while you'll see him start grinning, and that's when you know he went back and clicked on that damn porn.
You read the comments, Ron, or what?
Yeah, he gets on that porn channel, and you see him go to grinning.
Oh,
look,
yeah,
right
My name is Kenny. Wow, 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 wow.
Look there, he trying to tell him he's on the wrong damn chat.
I think so. Hey, Ron, I think sometimes you wonder who Kenny who is too.
Yeah. I don't know how he keeps all them screens open. Kenny gonna wake up one of these days, and when he's been up for about 3 days, and he's so tired he don't know what he's doing, he gonna wake up the next morning, be married, and not even know who he's married to.
Well, you think like a lot of us came on when Traveling Mike did his marathon there, right? And we, I would go to bed, 9, 10 o'clock. I'd be up at 1 or 2, and I, sure enough, turn the computer on and see who's still going and chat a little bit, then go back to bed or something. But that's how I think a lot of us got together was through Traveling Mike there. So,
yeah, it's all about
just
having a good time.
Just have somebody to chat with whenever, and like that idea that you had on Amy's stream there with have a group where just come in and shoot. I gotta watch what I'm saying. I get I'm in public, but yeah, and we're here to help.
And that's about all the pros do. Is they want you to talk about it.
Yeah,
and a lot of the time, it's what happens to somebody else can really affect what happens to you. And like I say, you find out you're not the only one that feels that way.
Oh, and that's so true, eh? Like, just listen to everybody tonight there in the chat and on Amy's stream there, and I go, holy God! Like, there's other people going through stuff here, and I'm going through stuff, so we're all in the same boat. Mine's medical, but it still messes with my mind. So yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to make it one day at a time.
Oh yeah.
I've seen
the only thing I plan is whatever the doctors say. Well, yeah.
Seen a lot of days I didn't think I was going to get up the next morning. I'm
Kenny,
sort of partial. Every day I do get up.
Oh, sorry, Ron.
You what?
You know what I'm thinking, Kenny? You see my little guy on my toque here?
Yeah.
His name used to be Calvin, but I'm looking to change it to Kenny.
Yeah.
Can you see him?
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh,
Yeah.
we go.
Little Kenny. That's little Kenny.
We're gonna get a little class on the.
Yeah. Right on. But yeah.
Hell, it done booted me off. I'll be back in a minute, I guess.
Little Kenny.
Well, you're still
My internet's messing up again.
You're still on screen there.
Yeah, you're still broadcasting.
You're still
Amy and Kenneth are both.
Oh,
well,
what'd you do, Kenny?
Through Zoom.
You got a wrench?
Yeah, I do have a wrench.
Okay, smarten up. He's the owner of the show. You can't be wrenching the owner of the show, Kenny.
I know. I don't do that too. The only thing I do that wrench is get rid of those bots.
Oh, there's Amy.
Hello. I'll tell you, boy, we got a little class up on the panel now.
No, yeah. I don't know about that.
Now you gotta behave yourself, Kenny. Who's
Kenny hold on. Kenny never behaves himself. For whatever reason, he likes to share stuff when it's just me, him, and Danny. Like I was worried about this kid when it's just me, him, and Danny. He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You got to watch Amy.
I remember that.
She sit there and give you the finger right quick now.
So, like I've said many times before, you don't let Kenny fool you when he says I'm in the wrong chat. I've been in the wrong chat because of this guy.
Oh,
I know. He just embarrasses me to death.
Hey, and everybody's worried about me. It's you, Kenny, the innocent one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's always the innocent ones.
And who gets the wrenches? The innocent one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
He even takes out the owner of the show there, Amy. Holy God. Watch yourself when he's on yours. I wouldn't do it. Yeah.
I tell you what, she's up on screen with 3 ugly ones. I'll have to say that.
Can't tell me you can't
don't have
say
much
that
competition.
About me, Ron. Can't say that. I got shade you. Calm down now.
Mercy.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good stream, lady. Good job. Way to hang in there, girl.
Thank you.
And you always got support here. Oh, even Kenny.
I'm so lucky for the support that I've gotten over the last 3 weeks, and actually over the last 7 months. So I can't.
It's like me and Ron was saying, like we had no idea how many people are going through stuff, right?
Yep.
Like through the chat and stuff, and
it's
you don't know. Pretty remarkable.
You don't know, and like what I've learned, and I didn't necessarily say this, but what I've learned is, just being able to be honest, and it lets people, they feel once they see somebody doing it, they feel more comfortable to share and to get that out.
I'm the same way. I tell it the way it is, and because if you lie about stuff, you're gonna get caught. So
yeah, because they're talking to somebody yesterday that they're going through stuff too, and each of us was hesitant to contact each other, knowing that we were each going through something, but not necessarily know what they were going through. Similar situations, but not at the same time. Like there are very big differences in the situations. But now we're able to help each other, and we can be there for each other.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, it's all good.
So
I'll tell you what, Amy, I put up with it for 40 years before I ever told anybody. I know what you're going through. It got where I'd go 2 weeks without sleeping. And so I understand. There's a lot of people out there that do.
What's in that bottle, Amy?
Black cherry, 0 sugar water.
Okay, just checking.
Flavored sparkling
somebody
water.
else is hooked on that.
Just checking.
Like I said in my life, I very rarely drink, and I haven't drank since I was on the cruise. So
I haven't drank since 06.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I haven't smoked since 01. So yeah.
That's awesome. No, for me, like drinking, it's very much a social thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I'm a shy person. I believe it or not.
And not necessarily a social thing. It's more of if I was going like when I was in Kansas City and I would go to dinner with my best friend, we would have a drink with dinner. And it was one drink and that was it. So
yeah.
and
Well,
that's how
I
it
used
was.
to drink before I used to go out just to put up with society, right? So yeah. You know.
Well,
Like
okay. I guess I have to take that back and can't say that I haven't drank. So I'm testing my bartender's knowledge at work. And so I have a drink of the week and I make them make that drink of the week and then we make it with the recipe card and we taste them. So I've tasted drinks the last week, but it was just like a straw taste and like, okay, this one tastes right, this one tastes wrong. Can you spot the difference in what's right and what's wrong?
Yeah.
So, but I don't really consider that drinking because it's tasting it and telling them what they're doing wrong or what they're doing right.
Call them what wine tester or something?
Yeah.
The sipper, wine sipper.
Yeah, but this week we did margaritas. So
yeah. Well, you got to taste it before you serve it, right? So
not necessarily.
Kenny would volunteer for that.
Mm-mm.
I'll tell you what.
Kenny who?
I don't. Be honest with you, I've never had a drink of alcohol, really.
Yeah.
I never have had a drink. I had a few drinks, not a drink.
Hard to stop at one is like lay potato chips.
Yeah. I tell you what, I used to drink heavy. And then I
did too. Yeah.
I drank like I was scared they was going to run out of it, you know. But it was funny. I never missed a day at work. None of it. I've seen several times I just come in and change clothes and went to work. And but man, they'd kill me if I did it now. Well, it's bad, your brother Mike.
What's that?
I said it's bad, your brother.
Do I have to swear on the Bible or anything there?
No.
Don't look at Amy when don't look at Amy.
I told you this before, Mike. Like I had seen you.
Yeah.
And I had seen Badge, and I never made that connection. And then once I heard it, and I'm like, how did I never see this? Like it's so obvious.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't think I told you this, Amy, before on another stream. Is what happened, Ron, that night of Who is Mike? I went on to George's after a week after or something, and it was the same night, but I never said anything. And DJ and Amy were there, like DJ's girlfriend Amy too, and she's the one that's
somebody else. I said not me, somebody else.
No,
just people in chat. Just for the people in chat.
And she's never met me or heard me or nothing like that, and she thought it was my brother. And I go, oh, geez. So I was talking to my niece the next day on the phone. I go, kiddo, like, do I sound like your uncle? He goes, yeah, I'm not going to tell you, but yeah. So I started to give myself away by sounding like talking normal, right? So yeah. But yeah.
Well, you know, I met Badge. They had a little get together down here in Texas at they call it Lopalooza. And that's one you ought to check on, Amy. You might want to go to that thing. It's not going to be that far from you.
That was like I think that was like 3 years ago, Ron, now, right?
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
I met Badge there.
Yeah,
and no, Amy, that's not that meetup is not going to be that far from you.
Mm-hmm.
It's up around Abilene.
It's about 5 hours then.
Geez, that's a long drive.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's something that you could come up for a day if you wanted, or a weekend, or whatever.
Get a tent.
But it's not so far away you couldn't make it.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I got a little brother too yet. So. Kenny who?
All I know is when that whole "Who the hell is Mike?" I was really, really new to the community when all of that started.
You were new. I was new. I go, what's he? I said I would call my. I'd be on the phone with my little brother. Sorry to bump in on there, Amy, on your story, but
No, you're good.
I was talking to my little brother on the phone at the same time. I'm on this live stream, and I go, geez, it's just a name. What's everybody making a big deal over? Just a name. Sorry about that, Amy. I didn't mean to cut in.
No, you're good. But yeah, I was so new in the whole "Who the hell Mike?" and it was so funny. Like, it was so great. And so now it's one of those things that only really the people who have been around for a year now know the "Who the hell is Mike" story.
Yeah,
because that was a year ago.
And then they started putting glasses and mask on and toques and that one night there, and that was pretty funny. And I think Claymation with what Solix did there was just totally awesome. Just totally blew me away. And that was good. Yeah. So
I think that.
Oh, sorry, Ron.
I think the two that are getting me is that "Who the hell is Mike?" and then the one about the sex guide in Canada. Now that, oh my Lord, I laughed like I cried. Poor Amy, she didn't know what to do.
No, because DJ's like, Nate, Amy, come up on this live, come up on my live. So Nate and I are like, okay. And then we get up on the live and he starts talking about British Columbia 6 COVID guidelines. And we're like, what did you want us up here for?
I think Tim wants you to drop the link again there, Ron, if you can. He wants to cause some trouble.
Who's going to come up?
Tim, time for exploring.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
we'll try this, see if it works.
That was some good content for a while. That was.
Yeah, that really was, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
And I had nothing to do with it, Ron. Huh?
Do what?
I didn't have nothing to do with it. It was all the other people that were making a big fuss over it. Like I'm just on camera.
Well, that was the way I was, Mike. I was plumb innocent in that deal.
Yeah.
Who's this girl?
I was like Amy. I was new then.
So was I.
Yeah.
Oh Lord!
If you need me to, Ron, I'll stay down in the basement and let somebody else come up.
I can get out.
Oh, we're gonna try it, see if it'll settle down. Yeah, dental dam. I forgot about that.
The glory holes.
Yeah. Silicone and 3-inch hole saws and.
I can't believe British Columbia put that in print and put it out there. Like,
what did I miss?
Somebody had a weird sense of humor.
Oh.
The British Columbia COVID sex guidelines that they published.
Oh. I think I missed that night. I heard everybody talk about it.
It was on DJ's channel.
Yeah. I missed it.
Who the hell is Mike?
Oh, that does not bring back memories. Woohoo.
Who the hell is Mike? Mike Oxmo?
Yeah.
Who the hell is Mike?
I don't know. Just a name, man. Just a name.
And then was like, let me see inside your cabinets. Just let me see your cabinets,
yeah.
Mike. Just let me see your cabinets. Was that Lance?
Oh,
yeah, that was Lance.
Yeah, that was Lance. Yeah.
Oh, and in the paper bag up on your wall, they all thought you were a paper bag nomad. Who the hell is Mike?
I didn't hear that one.
Oh, the paper bag on your wall.
That's got my face and my name on it. that come from
Yeah.
the pizza place I used to
Who the
get
hell
food
is
from.
Mike? This is too damn hot. I'm in California. I don't need this.
That's why I live in the
Woo!
cold country. I can put my toque on. My Kenny toque. Put my Kenny
See
toque
how long
on.
that sucker is? That sucker will keep you warm. You can't breathe through it.
No.
Yeah. Woo! That was hot.
Hot.
Hot
Who's Tim?
as hot. How's everyone doing?
How you doing, Tim?
Yeah, doing okay.
Yeah.
My dog's
see you.
trying to
Hello,
cough
Mike,
up
man.
my dog's trying to cough up a fur ball. Well, what the hell?
Yeah, right on.
We're gonna
See you.
How you doing, Amy?
I'm doing okay right now. So,
Right on.
how are you?
I swing this.
Doing good. What about you, Kenny?
Oh, doing
Kenny?
just fine and dandy. I'll be doing even better when I get that power steering gearbox put on next Saturday.
Right on. There you go.
Yeah, so hopefully Jim Ratliff, Ashley Ratliff's husband, he's
Yeah.
supposed to be coming by to help me next Saturday to put that thing on.
Good
Oh,
night,
really?
Diane. Thank you for everything,
know.
Diane.
Night, Diane.
Hi,
Good night,
Diane.
Diane.
Night, Diane.
I tried to explain to him how to get here, but I don't know if he got to work or not. They couldn't get Google Maps to work or something. They were using some other map thing.
Oh. Whatever happened to the old freaking paper maps?
I got
Snap.
mine. I got mine. Atlas. Atlas.
Yes.
I've gotten so used to using Google Maps, I wouldn't even know how to even use a paper map now.
Oh, sheesh. Paper maps are awesome. I got one in the RV.
The thing with paper maps now is like, if you have an older map, so many roads have changed.
I'm gonna
There's
drop
like new
down for just a
exits and
minute
new
and reboot
configurations.
that
Are we okay
internet.
there,
I'll be back in a
Ron,
minute.
or what? Are we okay,
Yeah,
Ron?
I need my internet screwing up. I'm gonna reboot it and I'll be back up in just a
We
minute.
got Kenny here. He can take
Okay,
over.
Ron. All right, Ron. We heard you.
Yep,
We
we
got
got this.
Kenny here. He'll take over.
I can't do nothing. So
Well, we can still talk and hit up chat.
Wait,
We got Wayne in the house, Nomadic Van Man. Hello, hello. How are you?
wait. Doesn't Mike have a blue wrench?
Not here. No.
Not here. I don't even have one here.
Oh man.
Yeah. Amy got 25 likes, and I said, well, I should get a wrench.
I wonder how many.
Then she tells me I misspelled the words. Well, that's on purpose, Amy. Come on.
Let's see. How many?
Can't be normal all the time.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Happy bar mitzvah.
Yeah, I got to come up with a new one like that. Like that one you got me there was baptism. That's what it was yesterday.
Baptism.
Yeah,
We ended up getting 40 likes in that video. So
yeah,
on that live.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, Tim's calling me names, Amy. So
Yeah, but I'm using proper names. I'm not pissing you off.
Oh no.
Little pissy Mike.
It'd be hard for you to piss me off. So yeah. You got Restless Society doing that your job there, so you're all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that you caught me off guard there yesterday. That was good. I don't get caught off guard that much, but yeah.
Hey, there you go.
So I got to come with a new one now and see how that goes. I don't know what it is yet, but yeah.
Oh yeah, especially with Bree.
Everybody knows it now, eh? So I got to change it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got Bree that one night on Sonia's there. 20 people, Amy, wished her a happy birthday. And then you know what the fun, I don't know if you guys know this or not. The funniest thing is Sonia's, Bree's, and mine are all on the same week.
Oh, nice.
And I didn't know that. And so all through the year, I'll be saying I'll do that happy birthday thing to her. And when I did it on Sonia's, I laughed twice as hard because Sonia's supposed to know when her birthday is.
No, she doesn't.
I think it was actually somebody's birthday. We were like, happy birthday. And they didn't believe it because they thought like they were joking around. But then it's funny because you'll go in and say happy birthday. And everybody's saying happy birthday to that person. And it's like, it's not that person's birthday. And there are so many people who think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, Amy.
It's so funny.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
But it's funnier almost when it is their birthday and then nobody's like, oh, it's not this person's birthday.
I did it to some people and it's not my birthday. Stop doing that. Okay.
Yeah, someone cried wolf one too many times. And it's not their birthday anymore, but it's really their birthday. And then they feel really chapped because it's little pissy Mike's fault.
But yeah. Everybody says hello and everything, and I said, I'm gonna start whistling. I want to see how far I can get away with that.
That's funny. You got your reading
last night again.
That's funny. You got your reading glasses outside your sunglasses.
Well, I got to read the chat.
Yeah. Well, my problem is if I put these suckers on, it's all blurry. I can't read it.
Oh, sorry, Tim. I talked over you. But I did another vlog today, so
nice.
Kat said, when was the last time someone gave you verbal directions to their house? I don't know. They try to give me verbal directions. I'm like, just give me the address, and I put it in Google Maps.
No.
Turn left to the white church.
Okay. Go ahead, Tim.
Have you seen that meme of like, go north and then go west and then go east? And it's like, okay, do I turn at Sonic or Chick-fil-A?
No, it's Arby's.
Yeah, like just tell me what
far
is. Don't tell me east or west. Just tell me what I turn out like the grocery store or like Target. Like,
oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Amy. That's what I do is I pick out landmarks and tell them when to turn on landmarks. Like turn left at the Dairy Queen. If you go by the Dairy Queen, you've gone too far.
Yep.
And
what you can't.
I'm a visual person, so I look at the landmarks all like when I travel and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Especially here, me being new, like I don't remember street names. But if you tell me, okay, do you know where the Walmart is? And I think, okay, yes, I know where Walmart is, and then I can go based off of there. But if you would tell me like the street, and I'm like, I don't know, I just know where Walmart is. Like,
but you can't use Starbucks because there's too many of them.
Right?
Or Tim Hortons in Canada.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but if you guys ever go to Calgary in Alberta, their street they're all numbers, but they're zeroed in on the center of the city, and then so they go up from there. So you'll have two different addresses, or three or four the same address, but you got to pay attention to the southeast, the west, the east, the west, and it's and at least in Edmonton, we go straight across the whole city. So, but Calgary is weird. I hate Calgary. But yeah. But you got to, if you ever go to Calgary, make sure you get the southwest or the northwest or the southeast or freaking, what's the other one? I'm missing one. Northwest or southwest. Freaking, I don't know. But you got to have that in there in the address, even to put it on Google.
All the numbers east or north and south are zeros or
all of our north and south roads are odd numbers.
East and west are
actually
odd.
They're streets, Tim. In Edmonton, they're streets, and the other the east and west lines are avenue. So
okay.
And so if it says avenue, you got to go east to west or whatever.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and where a higher number is going to the west.
Yeah, the higher number is to the west.
Yeah,
I'm pointing the wrong direction.
And the high number
lower numbers to the east.
And
your lower number south, higher numbers north. So if you're a delivery driver, you can base that on north, south, east, and west.
Yeah. Yep. But in Calgary, you got to have the southwest and everything on the address, so you know which quarter. It's like the screen right now you're watching. Like you got 4 quarters there, like 4 pictures of us.
Yeah.
And they all have the same number address. Like that's
so confusing.
Yeah. And that's why if you ever go to Calgary, make sure you have the southwest or the northwest and northeast and southeast.
Well, I delivered mail here back in Toledo, Ohio for about 2 years. And you learn real quick how the road number structure works, going east to west, north to south. One side of the street is even, the opposite side of the street is odd.
Yep.
The numbers go bigger from the west and smaller to the east. You can never get lost. It's the same thing.
Right. As long as you have the right numbers, right?
Right.
And the thing is, I've been out here for 26 years now. And I'll go to Toronto or something. Welcome back, Ron.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get back on.
No.
Hey, guess what? We got trouble in the house. Ron Barrel's here.
The owner is here.
Hey, Ron. Welcome back, Ron.
Hey, Duke. Yeah. Hey, Duke.
Kenny was being bad, Ron.
Yeah. It's all Kenny's fault.
It's Kenny's fault. He's got the button.
If you get kicked off, it was Kenny's fault.
Yeah,
he's just got the there, button, smiling at us.
But yeah, and so I've been out here 26 years. I'm so used to the numbers. I'll go to Toronto or any other city, and they have names. I'm totally lost. Totally lost.
Usually, the number structure still works in Canada that the United States uses.
Yeah, and like your freeway system, like I used it quite a bit when I used to go back home all the time. The interchange numbers was actually the mile marker on the highway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ours is
the mile markers. Wherever you see that white little sign on the side says 119, 298. Well, guess what? You just went 298 miles from the north, or from the south to the north. You're at mile marker 298. And let's say Canada or a state ends at 500 mile marker. When you get to the very top of the state, it'll say 499. And then you'll see the welcome sign to the next state.
Yeah. And also with that,
go ahead.
On those interstates, if you like exit 17 is the 17th mile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
yes, exactly.
And then it comes back to what me and Tim were saying about the paper maps. You can plan your route out before you go, and all the interchanges will have the number on the map. So let's say highway in Fargo, like the 2 expressways, is exit like 194. And then when you're driving down the highway towards it, and you see just a ordinary mile marker, then you know, like you're 30 miles away from the intersection or something like that, right? It's really cool.
Yeah.
And Canada here, they used to just number the interchanges, how many they put in, but I think they changed it now to back into it's kilometers, right? So same idea.
Yeah.
So and so, but yeah. Yeah, that's why I like driving to the States here, and then the rest areas. I love the rest areas. Nice rest
in the
areas.
U.S. or in Canada?
Oh, we don't have rest areas, so it's going to be U.S.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Oh no, the Saskatchewan's got one rest area for the whole province.
I've done very little driving in Canada, and it was right over the bridge of Detroit into Windsor.
Oh, so you're a protester?
Oh, yeah. Even though I'm not there.
You're protesting.
I was 45 where I lived in Toledo, Ohio.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're
Interstate 75 to the Detroit Bridge or the tunnel.
Yeah,
was 45 minutes away from my house into Windsor. You're in Windsor in an hour. Well, I can't say you're in Windsor in an hour now because you got the checkpoints and it takes you longer to get in.
Well, if you go at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're all right.
Yeah. We actually
I've only been down to Windsor 4 times in my life. I lived like 2 hours north of it. Yeah.
Oh, you're 2 hours north of it?
I was, not now. I'm in Alberta now, right? So I was born in Ontario. But yeah. If we had to go to Windsor, just to put this in there, Tim, when we had to go to Windsor, like Windsor's in Canada, we'd go across the bridge at Sarnia and go down I-94 to Detroit because it was only an hour. If we went to the Canadian side, it'd be 2 hours because it's just a regular highway.
Yeah. We actually got pulled over drinking and driving coming back out of Canada.
Wow.
And my buddy was mumbling and they were like, you need to pull over. Guess what? They tore the whole car apart.
Is that right?
And had us sitting in a freaking
that's you guys though. That'd be the Americans, right?
No, we were on the Canadian side. They're like, what were you doing up here? We were.
Oh, you must have been doing a cross then at that. You must be coming into Canada then.
Yeah, we went over for the night. Everyone got too lit, and we came back across. And my buddy was stumbling on his words.
Yeah.
And the Canadian cop said, "You need to freaking pull over."
Oh, really?
And we actually in the trunk, there was a case of beer that was sitting in the back of the trunk, totally warm from like 2 weeks ago from another party underneath a bunch of blankets. There was a cold beer, a 12-pack of cold beer that we brought over, and we drank at the bars, and we started coming back across the bridge. They ripped his whole car apart. And they're like, all right, why do you have a 12-pack or a case of beer in the trunk totally warm? You didn't, and the open 12-pack in the car, but with no cans. Did you claim that? No, we didn't know we have to claim it. And they're like, good luck getting back to the U.S.
No, really?
And they had us put the whole car back together because they ripped everything apart.
That's weird. They tore it apart before you went across the bridge.
The Canadians police ripped it all apart, told us to put it back together, and they said, good luck getting back across the U.S. border. We're thinking, shit, we're going to get a DUI.
Water bridge. All you do on the Canadian side is just pay the $2 or $1, whatever it is now. I'm not sure. It used to be $0.25, and then you drive across, and then you'd get drilled by the American security people. So.
Oh no, they tore it apart with the fucking dog. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. They tore it apart with the dogs, and they found the other beers. So
that's
and fine. We drove across the U.S. side, and we were ready for red, white, and blues to freaking light us up. We went right across. We're like, woo! All right, let's go home, guys. And that was another 45-minute drive back down to Toledo.
Yeah. I was just going to say there, you said you cussed. Well, how you supposed to explain stuff?
Right?
I'll tell you what, I quit. I got where I don't even want to go in Canada anymore. Every time I go up there, I get stopped on the Canadian side.
Yeah.
And they'll go through everything. Finally, I got tired. And I asked one of them guys, I said, why in the hell do y'all keep stopping me? My buddies are going right on through, you know. He said, them damn Texas license plates. He says, everybody in Texas carry a gun?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I know I can't have one up here, so I don't have one, but
yeah.
He said, you're going to get stopped every time you come through. If you're from Texas, New Mexico, or Arizona, or California, he said, you're going to get stopped.
Wait, California has the worst freaking restrictions on laws on carrying freaking weapons. Why would they be numbered out?
The dope.
Because of California.
Oh.
Marijuana.
The drug.
Marijuana. Gotcha.
They're just looking out for me. That's all they're doing.
Well, hey, I'm going to drop down. I'll still be in chat and listening, but I need to be getting to bed, so because I have to go in the morning and count inventory. So,
all right, Amy. Sounds
good.
Have a
good one, Amy.
Right. Thank you all for being there. I appreciate it, and thank you everybody in chat. And we'll see you later.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Night. Yeah, it's California has the worst freaking gun laws on carrying. My ammunition has to be in a lockbox.
Yeah.
And then
all our stuff
my weapons have to have a trigger lock, or they have to have a lock through the handgun going through the freaking barrel.
Yeah. Or like a zip tie.
Transport to go to the range to shoot. And it's stupid.
Yeah, I think we got to do that here too. I don't have a gun, so I'm not quite sure, but yeah.
Yeah.
I know ours is wicked.
But you know, Texas.
Go ahead.
Texas has got they're getting more lenient all the time in Texas. You know, we don't even have to have a permit to carry a pistol anymore.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be concealed either. Hey, what way crazy as some of these damn meth heads are, you nearly need to be carrying one.
You guys make me talk so much, I'm getting thirsty.
Drink more milk. Mikey likes it.
Too much. I can't drink much of anything. I'm only allowed four cups or 4 glasses of liquid a day because I have no kidneys.
Yikes.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I can't have.
So you retain it.
I got an Instant Pot there too, like you got there, and I cook up whatever and make sure I know what's in it and stuff. I can't have no canned stuff, and anything that's got preservatives in it, not a chance.
Not good.
It isn't, but I'm starting to get used to the new diet. Like I still have bad food every once in a while, but I miss it.
Pizza.
I had a pizza there last week. Yeah.
Nice.
But I haven't had. That'll be the first pizza I had since probably last July. So yeah.
Wow.
Good night, Tracy.
Night, Tracy.
Night, Tracy.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny. You want to drop down and get in the basement and let me see if this thing will straighten up.
Yeah, I'll drop down.
Oh, you can drop
okay.
down.
Why? What's going on, Ron? You just getting
my internet is just it's weird on nights like tonight. I put 3 people on the panel and it worked perfect.
Oh.
But if I get 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 on it, it goes acting a fool.
I said enough tonight.
No, Kenny's in the basement here. He can jump right back up.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if it would do it that way tonight. Now, last night,
are you getting any weather or anything?
No, it's just, I think what happens is they overload the system at this time of the night.
A lot of people on it.
And then about 30 minutes from now, it'll straighten up.
Oh, okay. Usually, sometimes you're getting storms or stuff, they'll screw up too.
Yes, especially electrical storms.
Yeah.
Electrical storms has a major impact on Wi-Fi capabilities, and a lot of people don't know about that, but it does. It's just like a solar storm coming from the sun. It can knock your ass out, but electrical storms have the same effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even snowstorms, we get snowstorms.
I know we
get trouble.
Yeah, snowstorms will block
down here
5G cell signals, 4G. Actually, it'll block all cell signals. Snowstorms.
The good thing in my neighborhood, all our power and stuff are underground, so the wind can't affect it, right? So the only time it affects it when somebody digs a hole not supposed to.
Oh, wait, did I do that, Mike? I'm sorry. I knocked your power out.
I'm just putting in a fence post. That's all I'm doing.
Right? Wait, what happened to them chickens? No, the chickens got fried by the bobcat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why they push that call before you dig number all the time, and
yeah,
and people, well, it's just a fence, or it's just a fence or something like that. Well, you're still going like 2 or 3 feet down below, right? So
yeah, because you got to get below.
I've had gas lines in driveways, and they're only like 4 inches, 6 inches from the top. But
yeah. That's not right. That was illegally done.
No.
That was illegal.
That was old school too, right? So
yeah,
they've been there for a long time, like the 50s and 40s and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah. We had a job on a ranch.
Oh, sorry, Ron.
Putting about 5 miles of fence up around that ranch, and I called a telephone company and everybody and told them come flag it because it's running right down the border. And I was cleaning post holes out with a post hole digger, and I dropped that digger down, and it went full in tinfoil up. Oh crap! And so I went down and got a camera and took pictures of the flags. We were about 4 foot off the flag, and that guy from the telephone company come up there and said, "What insurance company you got?" And I said, "You don't need my insurance company." And I just showed him the photograph of it. And he never said another word, but I cut one of the main fiber optic lines between 2 of them big towns up there.
Ooh.
You still got Kenny
but
in the
basement? But it was
basement
on them. They flagged it wrong.
You still got Kenny in the basement?
Yeah.
Here, I'll get out of here and you can bring Kenny up. I'm pretty much talked out, so I'll just hang out in the chat.
All right.
Well, man, I appreciate you coming up.
Oh, thanks for bringing me up there and letting me clear my name for a while.
Can you guys hear my dog coughing up?
No.
Okay.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later on and have a good night. And I'll be in the chat.
All right. Thank you.
Night. So apparently that didn't cost you a cent when you cut the fiber optic line, because guess what? That is expensive. And
if I hadn't had that picture of it, though, it would have.
Yeah. And they got to take care of that.
Now, what was funny, there was one of them old boys that worked for him that got in there and he was pulling flags up. I told him, I said, it ain't going to be no good. I got photographs of all of it. And so after that, they never did say another word. They worked on that line for, Lord help, I don't know, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
It's not easy to splice a fiber optic line because it's glass. Yeah. That's
crazy. What
the hell are you doing? I don't know. My dog's got an upset stomach. He's coughing right and left. I think I'm going to have to drop here. He's trying to suck up any kind of fur ball he can find in the house, which there is none. I don't know what's up with him. I get either he's going to puke up a big mess or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to drop, Ron.
Okay, man. We appreciate it, Tim.
Yeah. Good seeing you, Kenny and Ron.
Good seeing you too, Tim. I hope to get to meet you in person one day.
Definitely will. Yep. All right. Y'all have a good night.
Just me and you
That
now.
helped a little bit. What?
It's just me and you now, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we still got a bunch of them in the chat. Still got 13 in here. Yeah. Y'all don't play food too loud.
My dog does that quite frequently. Whether you give her food or not.
Lorraine gone too. All right. Good night, Lorraine.
Good night, Lorraine.
Well, I tell you what, this little old dog I got, he's not little anymore. He got pretty good size. But I don't think you can fill him up. I've never put enough food out there that he walked off and left some of it. He might dry dog food, but anything else, he's going to clean it up and turn the bowl over and check the bottom, make sure there's not any more there and everything else. He's a chow hound. Well, it's showing that 13's still in here, Janet. I don't know. There'd be people in here and it don't show up. They don't, if they don't type something, well, you can't tell how many people's in here other than that deal in the corner over there. And I don't know how far behind that is. Yeah, there you go. Cat. Oh, well, we want to start another Monday tomorrow.
Well, it's already Monday here. It's been an hour into it already. Huh.
Yeah.
It's been over an hour into it for me. Yeah,
It's nearly 2 o'clock for you, isn't it?
yeah. I gotta try to see if I can find somebody to be willing to take care of my dog. When I leave for Helen, Georgia.
Well, who's going to come help you on your van?
Yeah, I know. Today's President's Day. There ain't no mail today. No post offices, no nothing today. Jim Ratliff asked. He said he knew, and Ashley, she emailed me and said that Jim knew what he was doing because he used to do that type of stuff. So, and I think he works for. I think he works for her. I think he works for her uncle.
Well, that's good. Have somebody there to check it out and help.
Yeah.
Hello, William.
I'm gonna go ahead and change them hoses out too. And like I said, once I do all that, then there ain't nothing else left to change. Because
I'd like to see Kathleen about half loop-legged. I bet she's a mess. If we could get Janice and Kathleen and Lorraine and Amy and get them all about half drunk. Now you talk about a chat go to jumping now. You get plumb crazy in here.
hey, William.
You like bourbon, Cat? I used to drink Jack Daniels a long time ago. I guess I got burned out on it. I don't care too much for it. Whiskey, I don't care too much for it. Drink mixed drink. If it's real hot, I might drink a half a beer, but it's got to be plenty hot. Get that here.
He asked me,
Kenny, you think you could hang in here if we got all these gals about half drunk some night?
oh, I don't know about that now. Oh, Lordy.
That's what we,
yeah,
that's what we need.
Yeah. Jim asked me, he said, said, when do I want to get started on it? I said, well, I'd like to get started. Asked me what time I wanted to. I said, well, I'd like to get started on it early, because I said earlier the better, because get done before dark. He said, I'm going to come knock on your door about 6:30. I'm like, no, I'm going to be out of the bed by then. That's too early. I told him about 9, no later than 9, 10 o'clock at least.
Lord, I haven't drunk any moonshine in a long time. I tell you what we need to do is get them rigged up, drinking that tequila and bourbon and all that, get them about half loop-legged. And then me and Kenny going to open the top of the bar in there. What do you think, Kenny? You think you could be a bartender in the top of this bar, Kenny?
I would probably be. I'd probably. I don't know. I don't think I'd make it through there. No. 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 No.
You'd be pouring whiskey all over the damn floor, wouldn't you? In the service station one night, there was a truck pulled up about the time I drove up. And there was an old gal crawl out of that truck. And I'll have to say, she had a set of boobs on. And she had a fishnet top on. And I'm talking about a fishnet with holes in it that big. And she went in there and bought something and went up to the counter, and there was about an 18-year-old kid boy in there. He was trying to ring her up. And I think he rung it up wrong 5 or 6 times. And she was moving around enough to bounce them pretty good. Finally, I told her, I said, "You're going to have to turn around or I ain't never going to get out of here." Lad,
Yeah, I know.
he had his attention. Yeah.
No. I don't think I'd make it in there. No.
You don't think you could make that?
No, I don't think so.
If we put Kenny to being bartender and a topless bar, he might start drinking.
That would probably tear me up.
Kenny, you'd be up there trying to mix them drinks, and you'd be going like this.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, Kenny will be turning that porn site back on you. What do I need the tape measure for, Dennis? Damn, you getting kinky on us, Janice? Wanting handcuffs? It's getting pretty bad now, Kenny. Start talking about a topless bar and handcuffs. Oh, well, it wasn't quite nipple size, but it was, oh. There you go, Mike. Make me think about the good old days. Good night, Jack. You have a good one. Damn, that bring back some memories. Kenny.
Oh Lord. I'll probably be dreaming about this in my sleep.
Greg, you're going to have to straighten Kenny up here. We got him working in a topless bar as a bartender. That'd be a good job. You could be sitting down, Kenny.
What?
Be a bartender in a bar.
Be a bartender at a bar?
Yeah. I can just see Kenny mixing drinks.
Yeah, and then I would probably
Me and Kenny are here, Janet. Yeah. Janice don't think we're worth bouncing off of, I guess. I'm gonna get Kenny laughing again in here one of these nights.
I never will.
He's still thinking about the topless bar.
Oh Lord.
You don't have to drink that whole bottle of stuff.
I know. Why did that?
About half the people want me to leave it. I'll take an oath. That'd be it. I put up with it a little bit. I can't wear a beard all the time. Back when I first started bow hunting, me and a buddy of mine made a bet. We had to grow a mustache. You couldn't shave it off till you killed your first deer with that bow. And I guess I wore a mustache ever to kill a lot of deer, but I never did shave it off one time.
No, not in that type. No. Not in that type, William.
Face, but just for milk, you can rent a cow. Be a bad influence on Kenny.
Oh, right.
But now, Kenny, I gotta let you know one thing. You need to warm your hands up now before you go to play it. I don't like them cold hands.
You better do it before you touch a cow's udders.
Don't have to be a cow's udder.
Huh?
Huh?
You better warm your hands up before you touch a cow's udders. Because if you don't, that tail's gonna, if you don't warm your hands up before you touch a cow's udders, that tail's gonna come around there. It slap you up.
I wasn't talking about a cow, but that might work both ways. Janice, do your hands need to be warm?
Oh, Lordy.
Getting tired, Kenny?
No, not really. get the.
We're going to get him wound up here in a minute. Yep. Headlights can get interested. Somebody said something in here the other night that they thought a man had to invent a bra. They were so damn uncomfortable. And I informed them right quick that would be yes. All those guys, a whole lot rather see them wiggling and jiggling than they had taped up in that bra.
Oh Lordy, might get your ass up. Oh.
Just make sure you're not standing behind her when you say something to her. She turn around, black both your eyes.
Oh Lord.
You sure drinking a lot, Kenny. Your throat getting dry. Lordy Lord, them others can get a fella in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Janice, you gonna come on up?
It's water, William, because I don't drink.
Well, I'd volunteer for a little bit anyway, Janice. But you could get in a crowd with most men and tell them you need some help carrying them around, and I bet
I'm
you'd
here,
have
Janice.
plenty.
I'm here, Janice.
Yeah, Kenny got one. You'd have plenty of volunteers to help you.
I have no. I've never never drank alcohol in my life, and I've not had a desire to. Me personally, I never have liked the smell. To be honest with you.
Good night, Ashley. Y'all have a good one.
Good night, Ashley. Looking forward to see y'all next Saturday.
Well, I sure hope y'all get that thing fixed. I know that's been bugging you. Now, wait a minute. You're going to have to explain that one, Jared.
Because I've been around people that has drink, and it's not a pleasant smell.
Hell, now, I don't like getting around a bunch of drunks. I ain't got much patience for that. Somebody just drank, cutting up, and going on. I don't. I can't put up with them too long. Drunk up. I hate going.
But
Yeah, so, it's hilarious the difference in people when they drink. Some people get loud, some people get quiet, some people get mean, and some get to be lovers. It just really a lot of different personalities. I used to run around with a crew, none of us were married, and we would go out every weekend. And that was the best crew I was ever around. Like about that, they drank, cut up, and went on, but everybody had a good time. Wasn't ever any problem. Then we messed around, and one couple got married, and then another couple got married, and then it got to be people getting jealous and all this kind of crap. That broke that thing up. For a while, it was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I like to watch people. Are you a people watcher, Kenny?
yeah, I like to watch people.
That can be pretty entertaining sometimes. You can. That's one thing about going in a bar. You can go in a bar and look around, and there'll be, damn, you can see some of the craziest things you ever saw in your life. Especially people go to getting wound up pretty good. Yeah, me too. If I'm lucky, Janet. That song, that tequila makes my clothes fall off, that happens pretty frequently. Ain't no joke about that. Yeah. Some people, I drank a lot, but I wouldn't get drunk. Once I got to feeling it, I'd start slowing down. I worked around a bunch of drunks when I was growing up. A bunch of alcoholics. I always stayed in line pretty good. I was usually the one that wound up driving everybody home and making sure everybody got home safe. Yeah, I don't know. That's like dope. People that talk about the dope. Man, if I take medicine that I can feel, I hate that. Somebody give you a sleeping pill or something, that'd be crazy. I don't see what they get out of that. It's not a feeling I want. A drink or two don't hurt anything, but too much, that's not the way to go. Was that song? Jose Cuervo, our friend of mine. I got a friend of mine here that's about 40 years old, and he really wants to settle down. Yeah, it does that too. He's really wanting to settle down. He'll get him a girlfriend, and he just go crazy over her, and they break up. It's a soap opera all the time. I told him one day, I said, if you stop picking them gals up in a bar and meet them somewhere else, you might have a little bit better luck. You like that much. I get tickled at people that yeah, that works both ways. What's that song by name? Can't remember the name of the song's by
Loretta Lynn?
no, it's Miranda Lambert.
Oh.
Oh, is that right? One that was married to the guy that was on The Voice, Blake Shelton.
Hmm.
Talk about sneaking out of a apartment with her shoes in her hand where she don't wake anybody up. Well, I know it's just about 1:20, but I think I'm gonna shut this thing down tonight. Everybody's sort of quiet. What do you think, Kenny?
What do you want to do, brother?
Maybe tomorrow night we'll open that topless bar.
Open
That'd be a good. Yeah, open a topless bar tomorrow night. That'd be a good deal to put on the. YouTube might not like that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad I'm not worried about getting monetized. We'd have to change this form plumb up, wouldn't we?
Yeah, because you got to be because they'll demonetize your channel, and they'll also, if you get 3 copyright strikes, they will take your channel down completely. Because I found that out from Roy and Becky, one of their friends they've been following for quite some time. He lost his channel because of 3 copyright strikes, and they took it down completely.
Yeah, but I could usually, back in them days when I was partying heavy, they weren't bad about, if you were acting right, you didn't hardly get a DWI. Now, if you had a beer, you love it. Well, I tell you what, the way YouTube's going, I don't know. There's 3 or 4 different programs that are coming up that are gaining. They're building the head of steam up a little bit, and they're not quite as restrictive as YouTube is. I don't know if I can behave myself. They are here now too, guys. Didn't used to be. I never have had a strike either. But on my videos, I don't run music on. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm weird about these video people. 2 things that are important to me in a video. If it's something I'm interested in, and I gotta like the people. I gotta like the people's personalities. That's the main thing. And I don't care anything about drone shot or music. They, yep, you're right about that, Billy. They, but that's what I enjoy. I got a friend of mine that's got a motorcycle channel. He was really sweating it the other day. He lives up north, and all the snow and stuff, they haven't been able to ride. Well, he was worried about it, and he's got a nice looking wife, and she cuts up and goes on. And I told him, I said, man, people come to this channel. I said, for your personality and your wife's personality, and y'all laughing and cutting up. I said, there's a jillion motorcycle channels on here. But personality is what makes people show up. And that's really true. And I get aggravated when the damn music gets so loud that you can't hear what they're saying. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work here in the States, Janice, where some of these states now are making the marijuana legal. And I don't know how that's going to work. I think eventually it'll be legal in all the states. Right now, it's not that way. And I've got a lot of vices, but that's not one of them. Yeah, I'm sort of the same way, Jan. Well, it's not legal in Texas either, but you go to California and I think New Mexico it is. I know it is in Colorado. Eventually, it'll get all over. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna have to do breathalyzer tests and all that crap. Won't pick that marijuana up. All they gotta say is that they can smell it, and they can search your vehicle and they'll look if they find one. Is it? I wasn't sure if it was in Arizona or not. I tell you what, now I'm not into that, but I've had some health issues that may get worse eventually, and there's a lot of people have real good luck with that stuff, treating some of these things, and I'd try it that way. I didn't know how they test. How long will that test positive, Janice? Okay. No, but I mean, if you've been smoking it, and it's like 4 hours before, will you still show up? It's like alcohol, I think. About 4 hours, a lot of it gets out of your system. Main deal here, excuse me, on checking these vehicles is they want to search the vehicles. They're looking for money and dope. That's a damn good thing. They got that. They call it civil forfeiture. You got money in your pocket. They don't even have to charge you. They can take your money away and say, "Oh, we think this is a drug deal." They can just keep it. You got to sue them, get your money back. Kenny, are you going to open the live stream up?
I can, I guess.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm just, if you want to open one up, I'll hang around. If you don't, I'm going to shut this thing down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll open one up.
All right. Hang around if you want.
Hang on a minute.
Well, if you take a breathalyzer test and you're going to jail here, they gonna put cuffs on you and carry you straight to jail and all your car. Crazy. Like I said, I'm glad that I came up when I did. They didn't have that control. Oh, used to here in Texas, you'd have. I was out there to help you. Their motto, you're out there to help the public, and they wasn't just trying to give you a hard time back them days. They had a flat tire, they'd help them change it. They just different world. I haven't gotten many myself. Even seatbelt. That's the damnedest law in the world. Yeah, that's right, Billy. I've had them where one of my buddies would be too drunk to drive, and they'd tell me, said, you'll drive his car home, put him in the passenger seat, drive his car home, and take his keys away from him. That'll be fine. Then they'd follow you to the house, and yeah, they probably will here. Billy, where are you from? I hadn't seen your name come up in here before. I'm an old Texas. Greg from Arizona. Janice, Australia. Wyoming. Okay. I just didn't remember that name. It's still y'all still getting plenty of snow up there? Woo! Man, I love Wyoming and Montana and Idaho. Damn cold ass weather and that snow. I don't think I could live there anymore. I did for about 2 years. Live up north. I had all the snow I ever wanted.
There it is.
You gone, Janice? Well, I think I am too. Folks, I appreciate all y'all coming in. I enjoyed it. Probably see y'all tomorrow night.
If you want to come over. So, hey guys.
Okay. Well, I might stop in there for a minute. Good night.